everybody who is a business owner must have a strategy, because without a strategy, you don't know where you are going. So when you are making decisions, you'll be making decisions here, there, and everywhere. And to say that business owner don't have a strategy, that's not true, because most business owners have a rough idea what they want. They may want to have, let's say, many branches, many outlets. They may want to make $1 million in turnover, but they have some vague idea, and that's what gives them that direction. I think from the very start, a business needs a strategy. Even if it's a rough kind of strategy, a rough idea of the direction and the kind of targets that they are planning to reach, they need to have a strategy. Because otherwise, number one, there's so many businesses. The market is so wide. The kind of things you can do to sell to market is so numerous. If you have no clear idea as to where you want to end up immediately, it's really impossible to act. I think you end up like a headless chicken. You don't know where you are going. There are things in place that allow them into a sense of into a false sense of security. That is to say, if they have a great product that people want, and they start selling it, and people are there's a novelty factor there, and people like it, and as time goes on, the novelty factor wears off, and then suddenly they realize that they need to do things to keep people's interest, to sustain that interest over a longer and longer period. And that's when they realize that they need something else, although at that point they may not be able to articulate that as a strategy. They're stuck for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's a competition. Most times, at least in many big cities like Singapore, it is the competition, really, because they are not the only ones in the marketplace. There are so many possibilities that customers who want to get that whatever product that they may be selling, they could go to anyone. So the question is, why you? I think I would like to invite you guys to come to Singapore, because it's about growing capabilities in the end. If you want to stay in India, yes, you can grow your capabilities in India. That's not wrong. In fact, that's the right thing to do if you want to be here. However, if you want to not just reach people in India, but people throughout Asia, then I invite you to come to Singapore. Because Singapore is a place where governments are encouraging entrepreneurship, where grants are available for entrepreneurs and small businesses to grow capabilities. And more important, an important capability that the Singapore government wants you to have is a capability to extend to overseas markets. And with this kind of positive support given officially and in the environment, you do well to come to Singapore. You come to Singapore not to set up a business in Singapore. No, Singapore is highly competitive. But because Singapore is highly competitive, you can learn a lot of things. And you can use Singapore as a springboard. That's why we use the word springboard as a staging ground for you to reach out to the rest of Asia. So that given the kind of environment in Singapore, you're more likely to succeed. The Singapore brand has a very good reputation, and if you say you're from Singapore, people are more likely to welcome you. Now, there are many parts to this program, of course. One is the teaching. We will teach you what you need to do. There's a hands-on experience. We teach you hands-on to start a company, to do things. We will put you into contact with other professionals who can help you, legal professionals who tell you the pitfalls of some actions you may wish to take. Company secretary will help you to register and make things faster. Accounting professionals who can tell you about all kinds of, in other words, the various needs that you need to attend to when you set up a business up and running. And we also want to put you into situations where you can see best practices are being carried out in particular sectors, for example in IT sector or F&B sector or whatever, how these things are operationalized, how they make a difference to how that company succeed or fail in the midst of competition. So you'll be exposed to a lot of these things, and we'll make sure that you have a full experience. The answer to that question is, why not now? Then when? There is never a good time. And if you really want to start, you start now, and then you can reap the benefits 3 to 5 years from now. If you don't start now, then I don't know when you will start. We owe people a responsibility to teach them how they can build capabilities, and I will do that. I will also show them how we build that capability for them and with them if they come to Singapore. You can build your capabilities by being able to identify, what is it that you are good at. Will help you to craft value propositions so that they will be synergies. They will be in synergy with your value system and your goals and your vision and mission. Will help you to assess the business environment so that you know who is it that you will be competing with, what you are up against in the real business world. In November, I'll be coming down with my team to Bangalore, and we'll be doing the 2-day workshop with you. As I promised you, in this 2-day workshop, you will learn the hands-on aspects of building capabilities. And among other things, I will teach you how you can craft your value proposition so that you'll be able to reach out to people, and your value proposition must be in line with your value system, your vision and your mission, so that people can be attracted to you. And then we'll help you to analyze your capabilities. What is it that you do best? And then we'll help you to also consider the business environment. What is it in the competition that you can leverage on to help you to survive even better than what you are doing now? So that's what you will get. And besides this, you will also, other members of my team will also teach you different aspects of businesses which are now very crucial and very important. Marketing, of course, but a lot of marketing today is badly done and badly focused with bad strategies, and many people pay too much for their marketing. We'll teach you how to optimize your marketing. We also teach you how you can build on whatever you have, whatever data you collect with your IT system and whatever, and leverage on them to help you make better decisions. Bonus for this workshop will be a session on the second day where you'll be given a chance to apply all those you have learned in these 2 days to operationalize a business proposal, where you'll be given a chance to pitch us to our panel as to why we should select you to come to Singapore. This will be our prize for you. Those who are selected will win this prize for the Singapore part of the capability development that we want to do with you.